Hey y'all, thank you for tuning in. My name is Ayoka, and I'm getting ready to do a general energy update for Gemini. You guys, make sure you're in a positive mindset and you're balancing your heart chakra, and you are ready to receive what my spirit guides have for you today. If you have your sun, moon, or rising in Gemini, you're welcome here. If you are a Gemini lover, how you doing? All right, so y'all flip the roles as you see fit. You know who plays what in your story. I don't. All right, so I'm just pretty much picking up on the energy, just giving you a brief update. Hopefully, this lasts maybe less than 30 minutes for y'all. But however, I want to set my intentions because we got to be on the same page energetically when doing this reading. All right, you guys. So thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, my angelic guides, for helping me with this collective reading for Gemini. I ask that you protect us as we go through the spiritual gates to commune with you and close the gates to anything that's not in alignment with the divine's will or the purpose of these readings. I ask that you close the gates to anyone who is against me as well. Thank you for protecting me from any psychic attacks, any negative energies being projected towards me, and protecting me from any spell work. Thank you so much for speaking through me and using me as the messenger for Gemini today. And so it is. All right, y'all, I'm going to jump right in. Thank you, my spirit guides. What's the message that you have for Gemini? What is it that they need to know? Remember, y'all, this is intuitive advice, okay? You don't have to take it. This is just advice coming from my spirit guides. It does help, right? It does help, however. Now, all right, so Gemini. So the adjacent possibility card here is in a reverse position. Now, there's so many unconsidered options here, and it's a force of habit that really keeps you stuck, right, from being able to choose healthier or happier choices at hand. All right, so maybe you're in this energy now where you're trying to do that because this card is in a reverse position. So let me show you adjacent possibilities. You see how you got so many different doors, so many options, and so many ways that you can take here with this situation. And it has a lot to do with family is what I'm picking up. All right, only reason why I say that is stability, because the number 24 is on this card, and when you break those numbers down you get 6. Okay, and another from the book is also saying that you're being warned, okay, to be careful not to miss an unknown opportunity because you're too married to a certain agenda. All right, now you got to have this willingness to shake things up, right, to change things, and you're dissatisfied. Okay, you're definitely dissatisfied with what's going on in your life, or vice versa. Either you or your person is. Now, you're coming in as the man holding a coin, or again, flip the roles. If you're feminine energy, this is your person. Okay, now, the thing is you're in a storm right now because you're not getting your wish fulfillment. All right, so there could be something brewing here, or you're actually literally caught up in this storm. But as you can see, right, the storm leaves the shore and eventually it'll die out. So things will eventually get better here, but the problem is that you're not getting your wish fulfillment. So let me pull my tarot here. Let me see. What is Gemini's wish fulfillment? All right, so of course tarot gonna tell a story here, so let's see what's going on. I got the 7 of Wands and the 3 of Swords in a reverse position. So pretty much, Gemini, what's happening here is either someone's standing up for themselves here and they're trying to reconcile, or they're trying to heal a situation here. Okay, now I'm also getting, right, no matter what the challenges are, this person is holding their ground no matter what. All right, so tell me about this. Someone wants to reconcile, or someone wants to be able to move on from this situation after all the pain that was caused, pretty much, right? Now tell me about this. Tell us more, Spirit. Now, what I'm getting here is that the Judgment card is in a reverse position. So you have this self-doubt. All right, you have to really awaken to this, is what Spirit is saying. Evaluate your own actions here. okay, because it's going to require you to make some adjustments, but there's some self-doubt here, or you're lacking this self-awareness, or you could be failing to learn a lesson here, okay? Because you do want to be the fool in the situation. And when I say that, it's like you really want to be able to take a chance, right? To end whatever this conflict is or this competition is that you got going on around you. All right, because like I said, the storm is here, or it's it's coming, right? But this is all about endings, right? Ending karmic cycles and things of that nature. And you're having a problem with communicating. So you're kind of stuck here because you got some competition or some conflict that's going on around you, okay? And you want to be able to take a chance, but you want to be able to do it where you have no worries. But unfortunately, right? That seems to not be panning out here because of you're distracted, or something is going on here. Maybe you're just distracted. Let's do that. Or maybe this is coming from some energy where you're either being naive or reckless in your energy, right? Now, that's not, coming for you or anything. But however, switch the roles as you see fit. My spirit guides usually just flow with it, and yeah, and sometimes it has to be said, right? Now, you it's some truth that's getting ready to be revealed, Gemini. All right, because you were having a difficult time making a decision and weighing an option, right? And I'm picking up you were stuck between two competing sides here, right? This is where this conflict card is coming out. So there's some truth that's going to be revealed. You are having a hard time making a decision because you feel like it may be a negative consequence to that decision. Why? Because you're in your Knight of Wands energy. So whatever is happening here, Gemini, or whatever your person was doing, it was coming from them being very energetic and charming. Let's just put it that way, right? The Knights have a difficult time committing. All right, these Knight of Wands love to have a lot of suitors. Okay, they run from commitment as well, and they change their mind very quickly. But what I'm picking up here is that there's some communication, or there's some type of idea that you or your person have right now, and you want to communicate it. Okay, so whether this communication comes in being something that's very intellectual or logical, or just agreements or whatever, this communication is coming in now because you were scattered in your thinking previously about this, okay, or even being defensive or just failing to communicate, period, right? Tell us about this communication here, Spirit. What is this communication about for Gemini? All right, so Gemini, even though you could be vibing a little low right now, you want a new beginning. You want happiness. You want joy. You want something positive to come out of your situation here, okay? And you're disappointed is what I'm getting. All right, but you've been trying to avoid some type of conflict, or even just being too passive aggressive here, but you want happiness. You want success in a situation here. What is the situation, Spirit? You were blocked in your happiness at one time, right? But you see the happiness now. You see the sun. Thank you. What is this about? Okay, so you're connected to someone that you've been keeping a secret, or you haven't told them something, all right? And it's a Queen of Cups in an upright position. This Queen of Cups here is someone who's very kind, and they're very supportive of you. They're very emotional with you. They're very intuitive, right? And they are like an anchor to you, all right? Now, you're coming in as the King of Swords as well, or your person is, right? So flip the roles, all right? Now, what I'm getting from this King of Swords is that you've been very strong in your communication, and you're clear in your thinking, or you're getting ready to come across being that way, because before you were being manipulative here, or maybe a little calculated, all right, and selfish. But now you're trying to gain control of whatever these emotions that you have here. This person also pushes you to be your best. All right, but again, like, you had this fresh perspective, or you do have this newfound appreciation for this situation here, but you're keeping something, or this idea, a secret, or you don't want to share this just as of yet. Can you tell us about this page card here, this secret? It could be about just having some type of being emotionally immature, okay, or just too shy to really come forward here. But here again, you got this goal, but you're not good at expressing these emotions, or your person isn't. Coming in as the emperor, which is a good thing, but again, it's still something here that is causing delays. Okay, thank you. Oh, wow. So what's coming out here for you, Gemini, for your person, it has something to do with a family. Okay, so whoever this Empress is in reverse is definitely not your Queen of Cups in the upright position. This Empress in reverse is someone that you may have children by, someone who may be pregnant. But this person is insecure and overbearing is what I'm picking up. Okay, and on top of this, I got the Ten of Cups in the reverse. So again, this leads back to, you have a wish fulfillment of having this Ten of Cups, but you just don't have it with this person. All right. And what ends up happening here is that it creates some type of conflict. So there's probably some conflict between you and this person, or you guys went through some type of separation here, but you're trying to recover from this, or you're trying to learn to cope with the fact that this is what's happening in your life right now with this Empress in the reverse here, right? Now, you were trying to make this personal transition, or you're trying to move on literally beyond this, whether it's traumatic for you, whatever this is here, but you're being very cold in your energy because you wanted to transition or move beyond this situation here. You wanted to, what came to me was to be done with it. All right, so you probably are feeling very empty or some type of emotional loss when it comes to you getting your wish fulfillment. Again, the cornucopia card is in the reverse, y'all, right? And the Nine of Cups is in the upright. So this is about love, okay? This is about contentment and having this newfound appreciation, especially when it comes to where you're at right now, when it comes to love, when it comes to your career, and you want to be able to, you wanted that. You wanted that. You were delaying the inevitable. So you were delaying something from happening when it came to this situation here. And the reason why is because it was going to bring an ending to a connection that you got going on with that Queen of Cups is what I'm picking up. All right. Now, pretty much the storm, like I said, it's like you can't delay it anymore. It's here now. It's here now. And it's like now you have to really face it and try to cope with what's going on, trying to make these adjustments here. And on top of that, you got to do some self-evaluation here. This card also leads to a Virgo, but the Hermit card basically is saying that someone has withdrew that energy or withdrawn that energy at some point here, or you need to really just take and pause for a second to gain some insight. And you could be doing that, right? You could be pausing for a second. I got the Nine of Wands here, and I have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Now, I do have this sense of you wanting or worried about giving up your freedom or your independence of some sort here. And you could be being very guarded, but you got some energies here that it feels like people in your life are being very persistent or having some type of hope here. It may be because you're doing some evaluation here. You could be having some type of hope too. All right. And realizing that, sometimes things take work, but in order for me to get to the next step, or in order for me to get to my cornucopia, I will have to put in this work here. But despite the adversity, right, that's going on, I still feel a sense of stubbornness or even you being defensive. Okay. But again, this is karma, is what Spirit is saying. This is like the cause and effect of your situation and actions, because I have the Wheel card in the reverse. So, wow. This is a cycle that you have to go through here. All right. And this, whatever is happening here is affecting the connection that you have. All right, you want to get things done. You definitely do, where your person wants to get things done, and you were planning to really move on, maybe move to another place. Maybe you were planning to move on into another situation, whatever it is, right? you or your person pretty much is neglecting a relationship, or maybe not putting in any effort, and it's causing you some stress here because you want the situation to improve, you want to fix it, but it's too much conflict, it's too much aggression, it's too much tension, and it's too many people fighting for to be right here in this situation here. Now again, Spirit is saying, this was a lesson that has to be learned in order for you to be able to close out these cycles. All right, so you've been contemplating here and you've been trying to really figure out your situation, because it's an imbalance, and it has a lot to do with you either not really being focused on love, or just being neglectful. Okay, now you've been contemplating on this person that you have a close bond with. You guys have this imbalance. Okay, a lot of this Spirit is saying has a lot to do with codependencies here, and yeah, you need to bring better communication and balance to this situation, because this person here, you have a very close bond with. Okay, you have a very close bond with this person, and better communication needs to be brought in. Now, you're also connected to someone here who operates, I'm not going to say necessarily, all right, let me just say this. They got some hidden motives, is what Spirit is saying, because I got the High Priestess coming out in the reverse. All right, so this person has some hidden motives. Let's see what these hidden motives are about. Hopefully this don't fall, y'all. What are these hidden motives about, Spirit? I am hungry. I'm going to try to make this quick, y'all, because I got a class I got to teach it too. What are these hidden motives about? Oh, someone is the Magician in reverse, y'all, and the High Priestess in reverse. Sometimes they are operate not necessarily saying in the light, but they do a lot of manifestation, and sometimes it usually goes against other people's free will. Just put it that way, okay? So whether you want to take it as manifestation through power of mouth, or if it's magic, spell work, this person has hidden motives, and they are definitely operating as a magician in the reverse. So there's some deceit and there's some deception here within this connection here. Thank you for telling me more. All right, so what I got here is the deceit is happening, and this person is coming in quickly, making some choices here. They ain't really focused on the challenges that's going to take place, really, right? And the reason why this is happening, it's like this energy of they don't care about the challenges because they want what they want. And I have the Two of Cups here again in the reverse position, and that again talks about what? Disharmony, right? There's some type of disharmony here that's taking place. Now I do feel, Gemini, that you may have some fears about intimacy here. This is why you have a difficult time committing. All right, and I'm also picking up that the reason why you're going through this cycle, this karmic cycle on top of that, is because of these fears, right? Because you keep repeating situations over and over and over again, okay? So that cycle has to end, all right? Now, you got some unaccomplished goals. You got some unaccomplished goals. Some things have happened that have caused some unexpected delays from you. All right, now tell me what's happening here. Look at this, the Devil. All right, so the Devil card did come out here, and you're tied down to a situation, or you're tied down to a person here. All right, so this is, it happened because of operating in your devil energy, or your person was operating in their devil energy. All right, that's basically codependencies, addictions, obsessions, things like that. Okay, so now you got this situation, and it's caused an unexpected delay, right? And it's blocking your creativity to be able to plan or make a decision on what you need to do next here. And instead of you being able to offer faithfulness or joy or fertility, there's some type of negative changes instead. Okay, so these changes here have really changed up your plan here, and this is why you feel like you're not getting your wish fulfillment. This is where the dissatisfaction is coming in at. Now, anything else? All right, so here we go. So what is it? What's the advice for Gemini? What is it that they should be doing right now? So what you're supposed to be doing right now is the Ten of Raphael. All right, so the Ten of Raphael basically says that you're looking for a happily ever after. I'm getting long term, okay? So allow the love, allow blessings to fill your life. All right, you want to create a harmonious relationship, right? So with the Empress. So the Empress would be this person that you have a very close bond with, all right? Or vice versa. You could be the Empress, okay? But you have to act on these plans, and your creativity will be rewarded by this, is what Spirit is saying here. You want to have a harmonious relationship, period, with those that are around you. I do definitely feel like you don't want the tension. You don't want the conflict. You want things to be harmonious. And all the cards are leading to your lover. Okay, so the lover is here, which is this person who you have a deep, strong bond or connection with. Your Queen of Cups here. But you have this situation now where you have this family, and you feel tied down, and now this is why you feel like you can't make any moves. You're not seeing that you have some healthier options and that you're not stuck. But again, it's force of fear and habit that keeps you stuck here. The Lovers really is telling you to make choices from your heart. Okay, because you want something deeply emotional, right? Some type of commitment where it offers some emotional stability here. And it's the power of love that will help you with making your decisions, is what Spirit is also saying. Now, stand up for what you believe in. Have confidence. This is all about claiming your personal power here. You don't have to settle or accept anything less than you want because you have this obstacle. That was all a part of a karmic lesson, is what Spirit is saying, to get you to wake up, or your person to wake up here. Now, Spirit is saying that that situation here, it doesn't deserve you. So you have to release your attachment to whatever the outcome is that you think is going to come out of this, right? Take a more uplifting approach here. You want to be able to celebrate. You want to be able to have a connection with your lover. And the lovers also represent twin flames as well. So this is a higher level soulmate that you have this close bond with here. But now you have this situation here with someone who you have a family by, or you may possibly have a new addition to your family. All right, so you're being asked to release yourself from any burdensome situations. Change your life. There's going to be a revelation that's going to come to you that's going to offer you some freedom. So you got to break free of the procrastination here, because you have this opportunity to change. Okay, what is this revelation going to be about, Spirit? So you have someone placed in your life where you don't have to go through the challenges alone, and you also can rely on the universe here. All right, remember that negative thoughts create self-fulfilling prophecies. You don't have to go through this alone, is what Spirit is saying here. And your worry is unnecessary. But if you focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire, and you release these feelings of regret or guilt or worry, then you'll be free. You have this option here, or a revelation that is trying to come to you, that will offer you freedom. You don't have to feel like you're tied down to a situation, because you are not. Okay, so really, really just try to see the bigger picture. All right, so it's your lucky day as well. It's your lucky day. So there's some changes that are coming to you, whether it's in career, whether it's in love, whether it's in time, whether it's in support. Whatever this is, it's a lucky day for you today. Okay, so embrace that and use the law of attraction here. Now, you have this emotional situation here, and there's some messages that are going to be coming through. It's going to give you great intuitive insight, is what Spirit is saying. What are these messages about? It's going to allow you or help you to be able to follow your heart. Okay, trust. It's saying trust psychic information that you're receiving. Woo! You see that? I got an interference here, but that's been happening, and I'm okay with that. And we don't allow it to come in. So whoever you're connected to, like I said, they operate in some type of manifestation work where it goes against other people's will. Okay, and so I've been getting some conflicting messages. I've also been getting interferences in my messages here. And because I am aware of it, and I am also a divine feminine, a high priestess, and an empress. So what does that mean? You don't stand a chance, honey. I got a powerful team. I have a very powerful team. Okay, so thank you. I'm very confident in my abilities here. Okay, so it's going to be a very positive and new emotional experience coming. You're going to have a very fulfilling romantic relationship with your lover. Okay, something deep, something lasting. All right, so there's definitely some insight coming to you, and it's going to give you a revelation of what you need to do. That's going to offer you freedom. What is this insight going to come here? Thank you. I'm going to see if I can get Spirit to reveal that. I got to think about the cards. Sometimes I don't have the right card, but a message will come from one of them. Thank you. What is this insight? What is this revelation that's going to come to Gemini? All right, so this is the card that came out was ego. So when the ego card comes out, and you see how the chains are going to be broke from this person, like this sword. So this is pretty much saying that this is an illusion of being trapped. It's a lie. This is an illusion that you feel trapped, but it really isn't true. It's your ego that makes you feel that way. And once you accept responsibility for your situation, and then you make choices that support your path to happiness, then you're going to break those chains. And I really feel like you're going to get that revelation. I think it's going to come to you that you have some addictions or some type of unhealthy habits here, Gemini, that's going to allow you to break that trap. Okay, to come out of the illusions, to be able to see the choices that you have made here, right? And how you keep choosing the unhealthy options. That's a warning, okay? Now, thank you. Anything else, Spirit, that needs to be said? So this is going to move with great speed, is what Spirit is saying. Everything that's getting ready to happen is going to move so sudden, or it's going to be a lot of unexpected changes here. Choose intellectual responses is what is being told to me to these challenges rather than emotional. So don't be emotional about it. You need to stand in your power and choose intellectual responses here. There's going to be conflict, right? Because they're going to go against your opinions. They're going to oppose your opinions, but walk away from the drama. Because the situation really isn't worth your emotional time, your energy. Stand in your power is what I keep getting. Stand up for yourself. Because these people are very ambitious and they want to be able to get their agenda here. Okay, now the Lover's card has come out again in a total another deck. Gemini, you are dealing with a higher level soulmate. This person you have a very strong bond with, this Queen of Cups. Again, not the one who you have a family by. Embrace the true love is what Spirit is saying. You guys will recover. You're coming out of this deceptive energy. You made an unwise choice, right? But there's a better way. You have to avoid the people who lack integrity. or who have questionable motives. And you're being warned all kinds of ways here. Again, this person who you have children by have hidden motives. And you have to avoid people who have questionable motives. All right, now take the next step. When you make bold and ambitious choices, then you're going to be able to expand. You're being told to continue to keep moving forward. You're being told to plan for the long term. Because of you making wise and healthier choices, you'll see abundance come in. And you got to be patient. Okay, just be patient here with this and have some strength. This is still about your personal power and being assertive here. Portray that with kindness as well, okay? And offer forgiveness, but realize that you are stronger than you know. So the World card, the Decision card, an amazing opportunity. Yep, this is about your awakening. I spoke that. This is an illusion, is what Spirit is saying. This is an illusion of entrapment. You're not trapped here. It's a lack of self-confidence that make you feel helpless. Don't be afraid to take action because you want to reach a milestone. Really, literally. You want freedom to do whatever you want. Point blank, right? But when you're unable to make this decision, it's because you're not following your own heart. You're trying to make other people happy here. But yeah, don't overanalyze the situation here. Follow your heart. What is it that your heart is telling you to do? Because you have an amazing opportunity before you now, and it's time for you to take action. You're passionate about this lover. Okay? Now, learn all you can about what has taken place in your life and use those lessons to move forward here. Because whatever these challenges are that you have, you're going to see that they're going to come to an end. Things are going to look up for you, okay? Release whatever it is that no longer serves you. Wow, okay. Let me see if I can get one last message for you, Gemini, before I go. So I got to get out of here. Let me see. It's coming from my daily guidance, and then I'm done. Trustworthy guidance. Again, that came out again. You're getting trustworthy guidance here. And these answers are coming because of your prayers or intentions or whatever it is that you set here. Now, be open to receive this support, right? And especially when it comes to this or whatever idea that you may be having about your situation, be open to that because there's nothing to worry about long as you keep connecting to Spirit and trusting the information that you are receiving. All right, y'all. So I'm getting ready to go. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for tuning in, Gemini. Until we meet again. Peace.